Welcome to the Doc Gallagher Radio Highlights. Doc is on the air Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. on KAAM Legend 770. Got a question or a comment for Doc? You can reach him at 1-800-GFG-4DOC. Now, here are some highlights from one of Doc's top shows.
Why did Walmart pull Putnam funds from their 401k? Well, because Putnam was fooling around with the timing schedule on mutual funds, according to the business press. The market on our time, Central Time, was open from 8:30 to 3. And the rules are, that's it. At the end of a basketball game, when it's 0-0-0-0 on the clock, the game's over. And if a guy shoots again and puts it through, it doesn't count. But it did for some of the Putnam traders. They were trading after that time and getting preferential treatment on prices. Of course, it wasn't just Putnam. You saw it also happen with Janus Funds, Strong Funds. Who were some of the other big ones? Check my notes during the break. That's why all these books have come out. The book, The Truth About Mutual Funds. No, The Trouble with Mutual Funds. The Trouble with Mutual Funds. Call me, I'll get you a copy of that. And then the book, The Real Truth About Mutual Funds. And then the real big expose, The Great Mutual Fund Trap. How Americans are losing billions to the mutual fund and brokerage industries. And how you can earn more with less risk. Mutual funds have abandoned their original concept. Mutual funds were basically go way back to MFS. They came out with Massachusetts Investors Trust back in the late 20s. And the man who really pioneered mutual funds was a wonderful, wonderful Christian gentleman named John Templeton. Now, Sir John Templeton is 83, 84, living in the Bahamas. And he taught the value of discipline, the value of delayed gratification way back 20 years ago when it was ethical, but helping folks with a lot of mutual funds. I did help folks with Templeton funds. I felt good about that because John Templeton was a man of integrity. And then, of course, the person who helped put mutual funds on the map for the general public was the legendary Peter Lynch. Peter Lynch pioneered or managed a fund called Fidelity Magellan. By the way, when I talk about mutual funds or any investment, I'm neither recommending nor discouraging. I'm a financial broadcaster. I'm just telling you history. And when Peter Lynch ran Magellan, it was averaging, 30% return a year for about 10 years. And so everybody thought mutual funds were the way to go. That was a completely different time, a completely different climate. On a rising tide, anyone will rise. Of course, Peter Lynch knew how to do research and knew how to find those, what he called 10 baggers. I have great respect for Sir John Templeton and Peter Lynch for the work that they did. But that was another time and another place. The mutual fund industry is in a mess. That's why Walmart pulled Putnam funds from their 401k plans, because of the abuses that Putnam got involved in trading monies.